Hi, this is Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing my last reading of the month for our Geminis, and this is for July 2016. So last but not least, Gemini, and the way I've been doing this is I'm starting with the current month or the current sign that we're in. So I started with Cancer, so that's why my Geminis are last this month. But we're going to be talking about the general aspects for the month of July for you. And we're also going to be talking about our your life purpose, career, finances, kind of all wrapped in one little area. Then Archangel Michael is coming in to help with your health and healing this month. And lastly, we have my goofy angels, as I affectionately call them, who will be helping with your relationships. And this month is not just about romantic relationships. This has to do with multiple different relationships because there's a lot of different things happening right now, lots of triggers going on. And so they have information regarding other relationships as well. So let's go ahead and get started. And I always use the Archangel Tarot deck from Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine for my main general part of the reading. And it's a very, very gentle deck. The angel insight that comes through this is just beautiful. It is loving, it's supportive, it is kind, and sometimes direct, sometimes gentler, but always loving and supportive. So, all right, what do we got here? We've got the Knight of Earth to start us off. And the Earth cards are all about how you make your money, what you need to do to be here on this earth and be living in this body. This is a duality card, so on the one hand it's about a person, on the other hand it's about a circumstance or an event. The person, the Knight of Earth, is somebody that is very kind. And so they are someone that sticks by your side. They're very dedicated. They are somebody that is honest. They take pride in doing the right thing, if you will. And so that person, and what does that have to do with anything, right? So this person, what I'm getting around for this month is they are someone that's going to help you build something this month. And so sometimes this can be, you know, building up your self-esteem. It can be helping build a business. It can be someone that's helping you build a new foundation for a relationship. There's a lot of different things in there around the building, but just, you know, this is somebody that you already know, so connect with this person, right? Whoever popped in your mind, that's who it is. All right, and it is time to buckle down and get things done. Gemini, it's time to start getting to work. And so part of this is about honoring your commitments, and so this friend or person is a good influence in that way because they are one that always honors their commitments, and so they're wanting you to do the same. And it's just, you've got some stuff that needs to get taken care of, and so you've been putting it off long enough, and July is the month to start, you know, working on that stuff and getting those things done. And again, you know, it's not about like creating a huge long list and, you know, like, oh, I have to do this, have to do this, the energy of that isn't great. So you want to do things that you're inspired to do and that you are motivated to do. So you don't be concerned with the order that you're doing things in. Just do what you're inspired to do, and it will all flow into place. Okay, so Two of Water is coming out. The water cards are all about the depth of emotion, and two, of course, in Feng Shui is about partnership. And this is about a relationship or a partnership that gets deeper. So you're growing closer and closer to somebody, and it's getting just more depth to it. Like you're being able to have deeper conversations, that type of thing. And there may be, you know, there may have been some forgiveness that needs to happen for you or the other. And, you know, the forgiveness, typically when you're doing the forgiveness, it's not really about the other person. Because you forgiving them doesn't usually make a difference to them. It's you doing the forgiveness that affects yourself and then shifts things in the relationship. So, yeah, that's not super clear, but All right. And then the other piece that I'm getting is there has been a conflict, and so this is, there's a resolution to that conflict that you've had. And it just feels more peaceful and calm and, kind of back to normal, if you will. Like just, yeah, lighter and just feels better. Feels more fun. Okay. And then we have Archangel Camuel and the Life Experience card. And Archangel Camuel is one that always, typically, well, he helps with people that are crossing over when they do the life review. And so this is oftentimes about taking a look at your past and what has happened in your life. And sometimes when we do that, we all of a sudden get an aha moment, like, oh my gosh, because of this thing that happened when I was 5 years old, this is what I made that mean, and I've been dragging that limiting belief with me all these years, right? And so then you're like, oh, wow, that doesn't serve me anymore. I can let that go. So it's that type of revelation is what I'm getting. And it is time to spread your wings. It's time to get out of the house, Gemini. You've been hibernating, I think, long enough. And so it is time to get out and into the world and do some more social activities, go to parties, go to events, just get out more is what I'm getting for you guys this month. All right, so let's go move on to your life purpose, career, finances. We're kind of rolling these all together with our life purpose cards for our Geminis for the month of July. All right. What we got here? Oh, that's interesting. So freedom came up before. This is the freedom card, and it really is just letting you know that you are free to choose. So you have the ability to choose whatever lights you up and do that, right? You can choose that for your career. You can choose that for your life purpose. So life purpose can be doing something on the side or in volunteer work or whatever the case may be. And so really, kind of the world is your oyster. You can choose whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that lights you up. You're free to do what you want. And you are protected as you do so. So as you make, some of you are going to be making a transition, a career transition. And what I'm seeing around that is a little bit of fear and nervousness about, can I do this? Am I going to make it? Is this going to work out? And the angels want to let you know that you are protected as you work on your life purpose and pursue what lights you up. And that is, specifically that is a career change card. So I just want to be clear about that. There are quite a few of you Geminis that are going to be experiencing a career change. And career change typically means, not just changing companies, but doing something different and doing something that's more aligned with your heart is what I'm getting around that. Okay, and your life purpose does involve speaking. So those of you that have not sort of embraced that or gotten out of your comfort zone and done speaking, the angels want to let you know that you have a gift of being able to talk and to be able to share things, vocally with others. And it is part of what, part of the way that you relay information to people, and they understand it, they get it, they feel connected, they feel inspired, they feel motivated, that type of thing. And so it is, they're just wanting to let you know that your life purpose does involve that speaking. And so if you're not doing any speaking now, you may want to kind of push yourself outside of that comfort zone and do something in regard to that. Okay. All right, let's move forward. So we have our health and healing with Archangel Michael today for Gemini for the month of July 2016. Oh, he's going to be tricky again. He wants two. Did that last reading. All right. Okay, so related to your health and healing, and health can relate not only to physical but also mental, emotional, and spiritual health. And this is, he's wanting you to admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. So some of you have been kind of pulling the wool over your eyes, if you will, and not facing the truth of the situation. So what I'm getting around this is that this can relate to you. Perhaps you know what it is that's keeping your body not feeling good, like something you're eating or drinking or whatever, and you've just been ignoring that. And so, that can be one situation. It can also be related to, relationship-wise, something that you are just don't feel very good about, and you're not admitting the truth to yourself. I'm not completely clear about that, but just what it is. I know you know. You can feel when you're just like you're not being honest with yourself. And who cares what anyone else thinks, but you need to be honest with yourself so that you can move forward and react differently to the situation than you ever have before. Okay. And your home is protected by the angels. So this has been coming through a little bit from Archangel Michael, and he just wants to let you know that he is keeping watch. He is taking care of your home, and so that's one less thing for you to worry about. You don't have to worry about that. He's taking care of that, and keeping you safe. And so it's interesting because we had the career change card come up. So what is it for you that really lights you up, that you really love to do? Just answer that as I'm talking, Geminis, and that is your life purpose. This is your life purpose. So they're wanting to let you know that you're on the right track. Like, you already know what it is that you're meant to be doing, but many of you are not doing that yet or have not moved that direction. And so they're just wanting to let you know that that is your life purpose. That's part of why you came here. It's part of what you need to be doing. Okay? Let us move forward with our messages from angels. So this is for relationships. And again, not necessarily all about romance this month. We're talking about many different types of relationships. And I'm just getting, golly, you guys feel tired to me. So I don't know if that's going to come up here or not, but the angels are urging me to let you know that you do need to get more sleep. You're not getting enough sleep. And so, maybe you just had a weekend that you had a lot going on. I don't know. But I'm feeling that tiredness from you. And so they're just encouraging you to take care of yourself first and get the much needed rest that you need to do. If you were supposed to go out tonight, I really encourage you to not do that and just, stay home, take a hot salt bath, and just relax, right? Okay. All right. So for relationships, we have Akasha is coming through. And Akasha wants to let you know that you are a spiritual teacher. So that is part of, when we're talking about life purpose, you're a spiritual teacher. And you, it's a counseling piece. So people do tend to come to you when they have things that are bubbling up for them and they're wanting a sounding board. You're really good at that. Like, you're really good at listening. You're really good at giving people advice about things. And so that can help. It helps you because obviously then you feel like you're contributing, but it also helps them sort of awaken to those spiritual insights and to understanding themselves and the world in a new way, and opening that up for them. So that is part of your life mission, to connect with people in that way. And then we have Angel Rochelle coming through, and this is about following your inner guidance. So, I feel like I'm always kind of beating a dead horse when I talk about this, but it's really so important that you connect with the what is coming through your heart, what you're feeling, and that you're paying attention to the emotions that are coming up for you, and in particular related to your finances. So the angels have been kind of doing this today, like, okay, we're talking about relationships, now we're talking about finances. So it's like a little tennis match going on here, right? But related to your finances in particular, following your heart is where that prosperity is going to come in for you. And I just encourage you, related to the career, that you do that. Gosh, Daniel's been working overtime. This is the third reading, I think, maybe even more, that he's come up. Our angel Daniel is the angel of marriage. And so this card typically means that the relationship that you're in, or even if you're not in one yet, it's in your future, is going to develop into a deeper connection, a deeper commitment. So marriage to me, it means a deeper commitment. So it doesn't necessarily mean you always get married, but yes, it can mean that you're getting married, right? So that is something that's coming through for all of you. And what I'm seeing around this is that they want you to be lighter about it and not be so serious. So some people are very like focused, like, oh, I really want to get married, I want to have kids, I want to do this by this date, and and they've got this like little regimented thing. Be light about it. Be fun about it. Enjoy it. Like, relax about it, right? Because when you get that heavy energy in there, that actually blocks the things that you actually want to come in when you're feeling all heavy and like this has got to be done here and there, and all that heaviness blocks it. So they really want you to be light and have fun, no matter what you're doing with this relationship and whatever's happening in preparing for your marriage, or yeah, I just get some of you are in the middle of marriage preparation, right? Or you're planning, that type of thing. And so just know that the lighter that you can be about it, the more fun that you can have with it, the better. And the better things will go. Things just line up for you. If you just have fun with it, things will line up for you. Okay, so we've got some extra cards we're going to do here. Let's see. Like that. All right. So we have the renewal card, which is Archangel Jeremiah. And the renewal is typically about like kind of, I just think of it as kind of a fresh start. It's about kind of reviewing what's been happening, evaluate what's been going on, and assessing and figuring out where you're going to move, which direction you're going to go in now. Because I do feel like it's time for you to move in a new direction, to do something that really lights you up. And yeah, and again, specifically, they're talking about moving in a new direction. And it's not about leaving others behind either. It's about bringing them with you on this path to joy and this path to a lighter, more fun life. All right. And then, golly, they're really harping on you guys. Gemini, it's time to decide. So they're really wanting you to make decisions related to your career based on what your heart wants, what your true desire is, what your deep desire is. Not what would make you money, not what is, expected, any of that. It's about making these decisions based on what your heart wants, okay? Super important. Okay, and then Michael's got a couple more messages coming through. So make a commitment. So this can be relationship, it can be related to business, it can be related to a lot of different things, but commitment is really just about, saying yes to something, right? And so it might be saying yes to working with someone new that's going to help you move forward. It might be saying yes to a new job. It might be saying yes to, that marriage proposal, right? It can be about a number of different things, but it is about making a commitment. All right. And then to sort what's happening for you, there's so much happening for people right now, just lots of triggers coming up, and it's really, we have the right about your feelings, right? This is from Archangel Michael, and writing about your thoughts and feelings is so helpful. Some people like to talk to others about what's going on with them and just like, bleh, like throw up on the other people, right? And just dump all their garbage on them. Please don't do that. Please don't. Take time to write out your feelings, your thoughts and feelings, process that stuff, see what the message is and the gift is for you in that before you then talk to anyone else about it, okay? I made this mistake this past week where I didn't do my processing before I talked to someone about it, and it didn't work out well. It just didn't go well, and so I know sometimes you feel alone and you need to process, but if you need to process with someone like that, call somebody like me. Like, I can help you process in a safe way and not take on that energy, and also help you clear it. So talking with other people in your life when you have a charge around something, it doesn't help. It just doesn't. So writing about your thoughts and feelings is helpful. Okay. And then we have Bethany, and this is about taking excellent care of your body. And so it really is about that. This is important for you right now, that you take care of yourself. I'm getting this for a lot of people right now. That's your number one priority, to take care of yourself. Everyone benefits when you do that, when you're taking care of yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and energetically. That benefits everyone. And so, it might be getting a massage, taking a salt bath. Obviously, that clears your field. Getting your nails done, whatever it is that helps you feel better. Exercising, any of that stuff that would help you feel better in the month of July is going to be super important for you. And especially those of you that are preparing for some big events coming up, it's so important that you take care of yourself first. That should be number one on your agenda, right? Okay, so that's what I have for you, Gemini. This is for the month of July 2016. I have a special that I'm doing for angel readings this month. Through the end of the month. You can use it as many times as you want. It's a 15% off, and the code is SUMMER, SUMMER, and that will give you 15% off any reading. I do 15-minute, 30-minute, hour readings, and then I also have a special 2-hour reading that really is a deep dive into all kinds of different stuff, and you get tons of answers. The readings are recorded, and so just as a caveat though, the 15-minute reading, that's really just one question. So if you just need like quick answer on something, that would be your 15-minute reading, right? Something very quick. If you need more guidance or you have multiple subjects, you're going to want to do a 30 or 60-minute reading to help, so that we have plenty of time to get the information that's coming through for you. Okay? That's all I have for you. In the month of July, relax, have fun, and enjoy your life. Much love to you. Did you enjoy your angel reading? I'm sure questions have popped up for you about specifics in your own life. To get answers personalized just for you, click below to schedule your appointment. You can use coupon code ANGEL20 to save 20% on any one of my readings. For more information about me and Finding Your Fiji services, go to findingyourfiji.com. Enjoy your day.